My TikTok videos are being silenced and muted. The ones that are being silenced and muted have been up for over a year. It was a year in December, and I've never had videos taken down before, but just the other day, this video about George Soros in Eagle Pass, Texas was taken down, and then since then they've muted like 7 more. Here on February 1st, I sent out this text to everybody because I made this video about George Soros and the pineal gland, and TikTok took it down, so then I sent it to everybody on Messenger. So I think this is what began fueling the fire. Before you believe the illusion in Eagle Pass, Texas, please listen to this brief video. When you look at the word pineal gland, all as one word, you get Eagle has landed. Consider how George makes his money. His first hedge fund was called the Double Eagle.
The Eagle has landed.
What do you think the chances are of George Soros funneling millions of dollars to Eagle Pass, Texas? Eagle.
The Eagle has landed.
It's all about control.
Big White Rabbit, the Pride Piper. You guys, like I said, I started it in December of 2022. And I have, I don't know, like 600 videos. Actually, I deleted 2 videos already that they had muted. And then I thought, well, I'm going to make a video about it before I do. So
Christmas.
Nimrod's birthday.
Nimrod was the king, and he was doing things in the world, killing every enemy, everyone that was disturbing him. He was slaughtering thousands and thousands of children, of people.
Jewelry.
Jew.
Time.
Lie.
Holidays.
Holy days.
Christmas.
Nimrod's birthday.
there's everything from quotes from Mark Metz in the Carver case.
Prince did not die from a Vicodin or Percocet overdose. The toxicology report is clear that Prince died from an overdose of fentanyl.
Self-administered fentanyl.
One of these things is not like the others. One of these things doesn't belong. Can you tell which thing is not like the other by the time I finish this song?
Damn, here we go again. You never went to school as far as I know. And now you're trying to say that you're writing a bio about me. Girl, I hate to say it, nigga, please. I go places that you never go. Ask when I'm kicking the floor.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Everybody sinking in the quicksand, created by the keepers of time. Cast aside by using ancient tricks, changing your state of mind. Oh, Daddy. Daddy Pop is a writer, and love is a book. You better look it over before you overlook. What kind of boy is this? A list as long as history itself.
See the people running from the truth.
Living in the past when they need to be living the new.
During the videos that he would make, since he was so before his time and saw the future and he knew what was going to happen during this breakdown plan, is during this My Name is Prince video, he would insert stuff like this because he knew what was going to happen later. See what I mean?
Good evening, I'm Lauren Green. We have a disturbance in downtown Minneapolis. The details are sketchy right now, but we're going to go live to Vanessa Bartholomew.
Yes, Lauren, I'm here. It's a little bit hard to hear you, so I'm just going to try and update you on what happened. Apparently, Prince and the NPG were staging a free concert at Paisley Park. A few hundred kids showed up only to find a group of imposters on the stage. There was apparently some sort of a glass tube with a mannequin in it dressed as Prince. Apparently some sort of a glass tube with a mannequin in it dressed as Prince. Then a video screen came down to show that Prince and his band were actually here in Minneapolis at their nightclub, the Glam Slam. Now, as you can see just around the corner...
My name is Prince. In the beginning, God made the sea, but on the seventh day, He made me the one and only. Till I get your daughter, I won't leave this town.
Do you want to race?
On your mark.
Okay, so here's an example of one that they removed. This is from the Slaughterhouse. It's one of the monologues that is really important. When you listen to Prince music, a lot of the important things that he had to say are in the lyrics. 30 million people right now are being wiped off the face of the planet by a disease they claim they have no cure. In the matter of a blinking of an eye, all of us now can testify. Take a stand, Radical Man. It's the song Radical Man off Slaughterhouse, but yet they went and removed the lyrics because it's talking about a disease that can't be cured and telling men to stand up and take a stand. The more I go through here, the more irritated I'm getting because I didn't even know they removed the volume on that one. So let's take a look. I was trying to show you some of the fun ones, and it's a great channel if you're into the lyrics and trying to figure out what the songs were really about, what the message really was, because the media is skewing everything. They're breaking down the man, the legend, the one and only. So let me show you the other videos that they've silenced, and you'll get the gist of what I'm saying. This one, lyric is, they gave the world back to you and me, the faces on the mountain and the dirty sea, $1 trillion bill with no currency. Still, we believe. So they're going to mute that too. This video, like a UFO sighting, from my heart I am writing, the next close encounter, will it be on land or near the water? Will it produce the sun or the black moon daughter? Why is the sound being taken off on these particular kinds of videos? Here on the Hit and Run album on X's Face, there's a song called X's Face. And if you listen very closely at the end within the song, it says white power. It's mixed in with the guitar at the end. It says white power, white power. That's what that's saying right here. And I put up a video about it. So they took that down. And then I go on to give the warning that this breakdown that I'm talking about is very real. And it looks like I show a little more evidence here that when he died, it was the Queen of England's 70th Jubilee birthday, and it was under a cherry moon, and it was predicted and talked about here. It was predicted there was this big, huge cherry moon. So that's why the movie was called Under the Cherry Moon. It was like a sacrifice, the sacrifice of Victor. Showed the scam of an investigation and all the same white people watching. So guess they didn't like that very much either. That's pretty far down in my videos, and that has been up for months and months and months. This one is super important to my heart because in this video, I believe even it's probably been removed from YouTube, but it doesn't make any sense to me why they would take it off, because in this interview, Prince says, there have been people playing with words and language through all of history.
First of all, I live in the world. I'm not of it. I live in it and everywhere.
What do you call him?
You say hey.
Hey! Hey!
He says hey.
The letter Hey that represents the Spirit of God.
Something's funky, baby. Is that your breath or mine? Something's funky, baby. Is that your breath or mine? I had the regular chips. You had them other kind.
Oh, come on.
Commercialization of the music is what brought it down.
This was my first concert of 6 and, or was it 5? I can't remember. Anyway, first one was in Cincinnati, and it was freaking awesome. So that's one of my favorite videos.
Sexuality is not that I'm talking about. Sexuality is very spiritual in nature, and that's a God-given gift too. Try to get what he said online or wherever and try to get a copy of it and just listen to it. Because I was so moved that I had to write the song. The other thing is the first line of the song says I was born on the same plantation in the United States of the red, white, and blue. And we live in a place now that feels just about like a plantation. We're all indentured servants. You know, when I found out there were 8 presidents before George Washington, I wanted to smack somebody. He said something that really hit home about this phenomena of chemtrails. When I was a kid, I used to see these trails in the sky all the time, and so oh, that's cool. A jet just went over.
Randy say you're pretty sharp all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
That's not true?
Yeah, I sleep like this.
Yeah. Why not?
Well, I have a mean side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me back up there.
Yeah.
Spring of 2020 that I could hear things happening internally. Well, my whole life since I've been 13 and I've been listening to Prince, I could hear his music in a way that I thought everybody heard music the same way. I've always listened to the Prince music. I played it at weddings, funerals, births, baby showers, mothers, just everywhere. And what I would always tell my so-called friends was, you know, if you listen to this music, it's like God is singing to you. That's what I said, you know, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that felt that. You know, I would, you know, get similar emotions when I read my Bible and, you know, different things. So, but that's what I would tell people. It's like no genius at that level, nobody who gives that much when they play all those instruments and, you know, is that blessed and, you know, all the things about Prince that we knew to be true. But I was never a big collector. I didn't, you know, I would try to stick to my Bible and love God, you know, and I knew that it said not to have idols and stuff, and I, you know, it was fun to look at, but I just didn't collect. After listening to the music, it's 37 years, whatever, and daily, all day, every day, everywhere. It was the music that actually kept me alive. And all these Prince lyrics and all this crazy stuff is happening to me. We're on lockdown, I'm playing the piano. Roll with it. I knew some important stuff was happening, and I was tripping out, you know. So I went with it because I knew it was important. The song Breakdown, Prince's song Breakdown that came out in 2013. When I heard the song, I told my family that it wrecked me. It wrecked me. You know, you have all of these intricate melodic songs that take you from one universe to another, you know, Holy River, you know, Soul Sanctuary, all of them. And then here's Breakdown in the same redundant pattern, in the same rhymey words. And then there was the scream that was 3/4 of the way through, and I was like, man, something is going to happen to Prince, because I told you I was feeling him, like. So I told everybody something was going to happen, and on, the April 21st, 2016, everybody probably expected me to say something, but the only thing I had to say was that it was expected, it was the breakdown, and I knew it was coming, basically, because I just couldn't think of anything else, and I knew it was coming. Prince Rogers used to refer to them as the gatekeepers. He wasn't just fighting for his master recordings. He was fighting what were essentially, his masters by contract, to more than a music industry. That's why when I would hear his music, I'd be like, man, singing about polyvinyl acetate and